Interested in working remotely from home with the ability to set your own schedule? Then contact Notary to Notary. Our online training program teaches individuals everywhere how to create and run successful notary businesses nationwide. Whether you're looking for supplemental or full-time income, we'll teach you the benefits of being a business owner, including time and financial freedom. Visit notarytonotary.com to learn more about our training program.
Hey guys, this is gonna be a quick live. I cheated. I went to Starbucks. Don't judge me though. Don't like when you see me. Don't judge me. That's what I'm trying to. This is dessert. This is why I don't go to Starbucks. This is the dessert. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. I have a lot of training I got to do this weekend with you guys and with myself. Like I have a lot of classes that I do on my own, and so I said I'm gonna treat myself to dessert because this is not. Anyone who drinks Starbucks, this is not coffee. This is dessert. This is cake and ice cream is what this is. But anyway, we have class that starts this morning. Everybody needs to be in the notary training class. It starts at 11 o'clock. So we're changing the way we're doing the notary training classes when we do the in-person versus the and the virtual. We do a notary training, we're doing an e-notary training is how normally it says, but we're going to switch it up how we are doing it now. So every week we'll have this training. I might do it twice a week, but for sure once a week. And it's going to cover a wide array of topics. So instead of doing like a bunch of different classes for different things, everything's going to be inside that notary training. So in an effort to kind of simplify things and not have things be overcomplicated. So for example, today we're going to talk about, of course, notary work. I had a student today call me, ask me, she had a call for general notary work, but she was kind of confused with the difference between general notary work and loan closing. But so like today we'll go over, for example, I have tons of training and resources. So I'll pull out a bunch of stuff, see who's in class, and then we'll kind of gauge it like that. Like I said, if I have a bunch of new people, of course we'll do intro, laws, practice sessions, virtual and in person. If we're doing inspections, if we're doing apostille, I'm just doing everything inside one class now. I'll still do individual classes like periodically, but instead of just doing a basic class on Saturday, like I normally do like 1 to 2 a month, now it's going to be for newbies, for advanced, for it doesn't matter what it is. You might come into class and we're talking about SEO. We might come into class to talk about Google profile, running ads, things like that, marketing, sales pitch. We might do practice sales calls. This depends on the class. So I will definitely send you guys an email about that. But we have our first one in that structure today at 11. So if you have the unlimited event pass, of course, you get the ticket automatically. The unlimited event pass is done. So that is always at the end of the year. So just keep in mind for next year, in December, when that email comes out, and you're like, I want the unlimited event pass, make sure you get it because it gives you all of our trainings for the year. Okay, all of our virtual classes. So today we have the virtual training, which starts virtual and in person. So if you're local, feel free to come in and take the class in here with us. It starts at 11, so you want to get a move on. If you're not local, stream it in. I put the link in the descriptions, I think, for both of these, depending on what you're streaming on. At 6 o'clock today, we have fingerprinting class. And then what else? Oh, y'all, listen. Okay, we have another class tomorrow, Sunday at 6, another notary training class. That will be more of an intro, but it's definitely good to get that refresher. That's a free class. So it's an intro into the business, what is notary work, all that good stuff like that. And then the one that everyone needs to be in is the one that I have on Monday. This is a brand new class. And I will tell you, so when we stream, we only can have 100 people in there. It's already selling out. So just make sure you get your ticket. So the platform that we use only allows for 100 people to be streaming on it. So I definitely would get that now. This is a brand new class I have not taught before. It's how to generate money and leads. It's a new way that we have started doing to generate money, direct money, and clients and leads through your website. We also partner with a new company that's also going to be just being discussed during that training as well. So you definitely want to get into that class. This is Monday at 4:30. It's Monday at 4:30. We had to do it a little bit earlier. Just scheduling. We meet with them again on Monday, and then I have to teach you guys at 4:30. So that's Monday's class. It is available for replay. And if you have the unlimited event pass, you get it automatically. Okay. So these are the events that's coming up for this weekend. I think that's enough. And then we have another class that's not an Eventbrite. We have another class, our weekly Sunday trainings that we do weekly, every Sunday at 6 for all students. That if you're in any of the courses, well, if you're in the Ultimate Notary Training or the Notary Signing Agent Training, it's the core courses. If you're in the core courses, you get that link now to join in training. Or if you're in the community on notarytonotaryt.com on that community, that link goes out there. So we have that class on Sunday, and it's a lot of classes at 6. And then we have school now. We're on the school community, so we have class there. So it's a lot of classes that are definitely going into this whole kit and caboodle. Does the mini build include the classes? No. So you would register on its own. So the mini build includes all of the courses. So you get all 18 courses. You get the website build, all that whole kit and caboodle, but not for the live classes. So it's completely separate. So if you want to attend training, you want to register online, notarytonotaryt.com/events. The only thing that comes automatic for live events is if you were one of the lucky people who got the unlimited event pass in December or January is when we have it. So every year, just mark your calendars, every year in December, we do unlimited event pass. Okay. And that gives you access to all of our trainings for the year. So just remember, okay, come. And it's so crazy. People say, well, I did this training, or I did the training. Do you realize I train all the time? Like I have a training that I'm working on right now. I'm always in someone's class, someone's course, because I'm always trying to improve on my skill set. So you're never done training. But today we have a class, and one of my seasoned six-figure notaries is coming to class today to learn. Like you never stop learning. It's just like you always have to continue to grow and to push. And she's just like, hold on, Vanessa, come here. She's always like, what you working on now? Like, and I'm today for the class that I'm teaching on Monday. I'm actually going to show her today because she's always with me. She's always training with me. She's always like, I'm gonna do it. So I'm going to show her today so I can get her set up to do all this. But Monday is when I'm teaching it to everybody. Okay. And everything that I do is for all 50 states. The only time I teach something that's not all 50 states, I will say, this is Virginia only, or this is Florida only. If I don't say it's because I'm a commissioned notary in both Virginia and Florida. And cat's out the bag. Later this year, we are going to start doing more trainings across the country in person. So it'll say this is for Texas notaries only or California notaries only. So if you were with me for a couple of years, you know that we did a lot of in-person conferences across the country. So we're getting back into that this year. But all of our trainings, live events, all that stuff is nationwide. Yes. Hey, Vanessa, does Notary allow you to connect your bank account so it'll capture? No. Email Sue. Actually, I'll send her a message. So Sue is the owner of Notary Assist. That's a great feature. I can actually just text her, but I don't know if she's like me. I like to keep all my important stuff in my email. So I will definitely tell her. It was another thing I wanted her to add too, but I'm just going to tell her to, what you said, can it sync with your bank account so you can, what's up, mommy? No, I was just going to talk to you about the day. We have class at 11.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but it's good. Get your computer. They're going to log in.
You got online or in person?
Both.
Oh, in here?
Conference room.
Can you be set up in here?
I
Are you on the lounge?
am. I have the snacks in there. I have the water, and then I have to put this computer in. No, I think we're good. Is there a heater in there? Okay. Just to make sure. Like I said, it was hot yesterday. I'm cold. That's it. I did folders. They're underneath the desk in there. So we can pull those out. Yeah. All things notary. So it's not limited to just one thing. So that's why I'm pulling them all out so we can just train on everything. Whatever we can get in. 11 to 1. Samantha's coming too. You know Samantha? Bill for you? She did an inspection this morning. I'm gonna tell you about her in a minute. I'm going to shoot her an email so that way she knows that would be a great feature for her to do. I'm just going to start the update suggestion. That way I don't forget when I get off to tell her that. But right now it doesn't sync. All right, what was I saying? Yes, we have class today. Class today is at 11 and at 6. So it's in person and virtual for notary training. And then we have fingerprinting at 6. And then the Monday morning one, Detrice, if you're local, you should come to class. Just saying. If you're not at work, you might as well come in here and train. And that's also like I put that email out for 6 notaries that are local here. So I know 2 of them are going to be in here today that are going to be training. And then do you have a platform that will do all that? So I still use QuickBooks for that. QuickBooks, I think, has a free version if you're under a certain amount of employees and income, or if you don't need to do certain things. Yeah, I use QuickBooks for that. If you want to sync it, that's what I use. But it's really gonna be. But I like using QuickBooks because it syncs with everything. So it syncs with all my bank accounts, business credit cards, all in one spot. So I like it for that reason. No affiliate. I just like them. I'm in Chicago. Do you service Illinois area? What do you mean, do I service? I train everywhere. So we train nationally. If you're saying tell me what you mean by that. I pick my daughter off at work by noon. All right, well, hurry up. You better come after she get off work. I know I tried that. It was very confusing. So QuickBooks is a lot of training. I had to go through their training too. They have a lot of free courses. Every platform that I use, I do their training. So they have a lot of free courses and they have great support that will help you for free. Okay. It does take time, but you definitely have to do that. And I say that I put an email out a while ago talking about reviewing all of your systems. And what I did was today I started doing a review of my systems. This is where I tell people, like, make a list of everything that you use. Anything you use for your business, whether it's Comcast, whether it's MailChimp, whether it's Notary Assist, whatever. Make a list of it. Always go through their trainings, talk to their support staff, figure out what they have. Today I was doing that again because I do it regularly. And I came to find out that I'm paying for 2 different softwares that do the same thing. But I didn't know because one software I bought to do one thing, one software I bought to do the other thing. Come to find out the first one that I bought also does a thing that I paid the second one for. But I didn't know that till I started this morning going through their trainings, going through their extra offerings, what else do they have? And so I end up paying a whole nother company to do something that the first company already did. And so I talk about that a lot because most people, like when they go to a product or a service, you're going there for one thing. Like people might come to me and say, Vanessa, I want to learn notary, how to be a loan signing agent. And then they'll say, oh, I'm going to buy a class over here for business credit. I'm like, oh, I have a class on business credit. I didn't know that. So a lot of times people will say, I didn't know. People don't know everything that a company offers, especially if all things are not pushed all the time. And then you can end up spending more money other places. That's why I always say go through your platforms. Like it's not your companies that you're using. So like this morning, I was able to save me some money because I said, cancel this. Thank you. Because I found out that this does the same thing. So that's why I say you always review your systems. Can you provide a list of the platforms we need? No, that is impossible. It sounds good in a nutshell, but that is impossible because every business is different. So for example, let's say Q, for example, he's like, I want to figure out how I want to run my accounting. Accounting is going to be different based on what you want to do with it. So if you say, okay, I want to be able to import my bank account. I want to be able to track this. I want to be able to have a e-journal and all these things. It's different platforms that's gonna match for that. You see what I'm saying? Or if you're like, just different things that could come into play. So, and not everybody needs everything. You know what I mean? Like I have a lot of people who on their website, they have a mailing list and then they have, I signed up for like MailChimp but they're not sending emails. And it's like, well, why do you have a mailing list? Like, why are you paying for something you're not using? Do you even know how to use it? No. Okay, let's stop. And let's learn this part before we start. People put so much money up for things they don't even need right now. Like you're overextending for no reason. And I tell people that all the time when I'm talking to them. Why? Why are you doing that? Stop. Come here. Okay. Confession. I've been in business since 2021. Here it is, 2025, and I still don't have accounting software. All you got to do is get Notary Assist. It's not that deep, babe. I'm telling you what I know. Don't overthink this. When it's time for tax time, just send me a message. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it because I did it the whole time just using Notary Assist. Like I recently, in the past couple years, got QuickBooks, okay? Just use the link, get Notary Assist. It's like $8 a month, okay? You can put your expenses in there if you want to, or just use your business checking account for all your business transactions. If you have a CPA, if you don't, you know Derek. I always tell you to go to Derek, okay? Because he helps all my students, no matter what country, what state you live in. And you pull your reports. Yes, all he asks is for your bank statements. So if you've been meticulously using your business checking card or business credit cards, pull those statements. That's all you need, and then run your report out of Notary Assist. Put those two things together, send it to Derek, and he's got you covered. Boom. Okay, if you don't want to do it that way, that's why I said we gotta talk about it. I gotta see what you got going on. So I can tell you the next best thing. So Derek is the trainer with my CPA that did the tax financial management course. You have that course. When you see him in the video, that's what I'm talking about. So he does a lot of the taxes for all of my notary students. Okay. And his contact is in there. You can reach out to him too. But I know he's a little busy right now because it's tax time, but just reach out to him for sure. Okay. I'm a notary. Does your training have the Illinois state laws for the quiz for Illinois notary? So no, we do not go over independent laws. Except for the only ones you'll hear me talk about is like Virginia and Florida sometimes because I'm commissioned, so I know those laws. I promise you, I do not know all 50 states' laws. I don't. But let's see. Illinois notary application. So if you go to Secretary of State's website for, let's see, what do you have to have? ID, notary public. Okay, so they give you a list. They give you a list of the companies you can use for the notary public study course. Click that link and it tells you who to buy the course from. You buy their class. You take, is there a test too, or is it just a class? Let me see. You get a completion certificate, so it may not be a test. Just depends, I guess, who you get it from. They just want a certificate of completion. That's it. Boom. Apply. Real simple. That's easy. Yeah, you got that. You got that. You use that link and it'll tell you. I just need a one-on-one with you for about 30 days. For about 30 days in person. I thought you were going to say for 30 minutes. 30 days in person. That's a lot of time. You can come in there the month of February between 10 and 4. And we usually have this. We open the office from 10 to 4, Monday through Friday, 10 to 2 on Saturdays. So notaries that want to come in and work in here, and we have, coaches, like the staff that's here that can help you. If I'm here, I'll help you. And you just work in there with other notaries. So that's an option you can use. Yeah, or you can get in the coaching program. But that's not in person. That's online. Not online. It's on the phone. But yeah, am I missing anything? Yeah, but everybody, I said that at the end of the day, like you could definitely, there's a lot of systems that you can use. You don't need everything. A lot of people pay for too much. And I could say, why do you have that? Like Samantha, I had to cancel. I had to have her 2 days ago call GoDaddy and cancel because she bought. Did I say get that? And then it's so funny. I hope that when y'all talk to me in coaching, y'all don't say, she's mean. I'm not mean. But I can't tell you how many times I'm like coaching somebody and they say, I went and did this. My response is always, did I say that? Have you ever heard me say that? Have you? Have I ever said to do that? And then they'll usually say, well, no, I saw it on this person's channel or I saw it on social media. And I'm like, okay, but you're training with me. Okay? You're training with me. I can't help you if you're going to do what they're doing. Because I don't know what they're doing. People out here doing all types of stuff. They out here getting billboards and stuff. Stop. Okay? And I have to say, why are you doing this? Why? Like I had two students. One student was like, well, I went to banks. Why are you going to banks? Who told you to do that? I never said that. I actually said don't. Like, never said that. Well, I saw it on social media. Who told? You know what else is on social media? A whole lot of not nothing. Okay? A whole lot of not nothing. And then I had other students say, well, I went and I called a bunch of realtors. I never said do that. Not one time have you ever heard me say, go out there and call a bunch of realtors. Did I say that? No, because it's ineffective. Can you get 1 out of 100 that may give you a lead? Yes, but why would you not go to the source, which is title companies? That is the source. That's like saying, I really want to get some money. Hold on, let me think. Hold on. trying to think of something that's effective. Because I was gonna say I really want to get some money, but I don't want to get a job. I'm just gonna sit outside and ask for money. So people ask for money outside, they do be making money sometimes. Okay, so I need a better example. But it's like, why are we going around the world? Why are we creating new things? You know what I mean? And then two, the number one thing I always put when they call me and they say, "Oh, what is this? And how is this?" And da da da. My first thing is, did you take my course? Did you take my course? Most people who call me and ask questions because they do not have the ultimate notary training. They're like, "Well, I took this, I took that." Well, the questions you're asking, they're all in there. They're in there. I put it all in there. Like anybody who's took my ultimate notary, they know it's all in there. There's not now. There's not nothing that's in there, but everything that you need to get started and start working and all that is in there. It's in there. It's all in there. You know. And so if you're like calling, I'm like, "You don't have the course, do you?" Or they'll say, "I have it, but I didn't take it yet." You know, a book you didn't read can't help you. You know, this weekend, let's all commit. We're going to train. We're going to train. We're going to read. We're going to do our coursework. We're going to implement. So by next week, we'll be working. That is the plan. Like today, I have Samantha coming in. Detrice coming in later. I got to stay on top of y'all. And she is in the Built For You. And Honey Girl is doing that thing. Okay. And I'm so proud of her. And I'm going to tell you something real quick. Listen to me. She going to make it, y'all. She going to be a 6-figure notary. You know how I know I can tell y'all before? Just from talking to you, I can tell. I really can't. I don't say nothing. But I can tell because I can tell how you're doing things. Like how you're moving about it. I can tell from, you know, when I give something to do, how long does it take to get done. I can tell by like questions that you ask. I can tell by statements that you make. I can always tell. I swear to you, I'm never surprised. But when someone's like, "Oh, Vanessa, I got 10 closings today," or "I got," and they're doing it, I'm not surprised. I know. I can tell. But then I also can tell the person who's like, "Well, I can't get going and I don't know this." And because when we're on the phone, all I hear is excuses the whole time. And what happens is when you make excuses for one thing, you usually make excuses for other things in your life. That's usually what you do. You make excuses and you procrastinate all around the board. And I can tell when you could be telling me about your job. And I can say, "Oh," because it's a mindset thing. And I was listening to this guy today, Myron Golden. He was saying that most people think that if I just give you the how to do it, you'll be successful. No, a lot of people have the how to do it because other people have my course or they have somebody else's course or they took watch you. They have the how to. It's the mindset shift that has to change. You have to actually empower them to realize that my life can be different, that it doesn't have to be how it has been this whole time. I can commit, I can produce. This is a viable option for me. And so they have to get out of their own way. So it doesn't matter how many lists of things I give you. It doesn't matter how many courses I give you. It doesn't matter how many books I give you. It doesn't matter how many coaching calls I get on. If I can't get you to get out of your own head to change the way you think about what you're doing on a day-to-day, it's never going to work. I can give you all the lists of everything, but it's never going to work until like your mindset has to change. And I'm telling you that because I can see it in her. I can see her drive, her dedication. Let me tell you real quick. Let me give you a prime example. I told her, to treat you in the Built For You. Part of the Built For You is to learn a CRM. I give you guys HubSpot. Learn HubSpot. I put HubSpot in there. I put a couple videos. I give them their client list. Go ahead. Most people watch the videos that I said, then they use their list and they do that, right? I also say HubSpot has a complete academy here. Most students do not do HubSpot's academy. They don't. She did. Okay, and is still doing it. She's like, I've been doing all their trainings, and she's going above and beyond to perform. She's getting offers already for work because her dedication. And I told her this. It was yesterday. I told her you're gonna be fine. I'm not even worried about you. You got this because your drive is crazy. Like you have that drive, same drive I had when I quit my job before that. Like I was like, okay, I gotta get it. I can see it. So it's like, okay, she's gonna be good. She's gonna make it. She's gonna be fine. You know, and I can tell just from talking to people where their mindset is. And she is no different than a lot of other people. It's just where your mind is. So, for example, if I give you a course and I say do the course and it took you 8 months, I can see where your mind is in relation to doing this. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times when people, and it's, you would think it's an individual thing. It's not. Okay, I guarantee you, if you bought this course and you didn't finish it, you bought another course and you didn't finish. You started another business that you quit. the habit of starting and not finishing is just not one universal. It's not, oh, it only happened here. You tend to do it throughout your life. If you stop back and look at how you're treating this, it's probably how you treat a lot of other things in your life. That's why I said it's not, I can give you courses all day. If your mindset doesn't change as far as how you handle what you do on a day-to-day, it doesn't matter. Like, you're never going to be successful because you're stop and go. You stop and go. You know what I mean? Like, you're like hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. And that's like, and then two, it may be, well, I'm not hot and cold, but I don't execute. Like, I have fear that stops me from moving. And so I'm so afraid that I don't move. And a lot of times people who are like that, you can see that in different areas of your life. A lot of times we think that it's just this. It's not. I want to allow you guys to stop and think about the issues that you're having as far as the quality of your life, as far as like what you're wanting to do for work and things like that, and what you've done for the past 20 years. You're going to see a trend. You're going to see a trend. Okay. And they always say successful people, it's not about their business, their skills. It's not about their business, their product, or their service. It's about their mindset. It's how they're approaching it. You can have, for example, we all have, I said this yesterday, we all have the same commission. All of you guys that are commissioned right now, right? All y'all, boom, all y'all. Me and you, we have the same commission. It's a notary commission. I didn't go get a special, like, can I get that super extra notary commission? Can I go get the one with the extra Big Mac sauce on it? I didn't ask for none of that. We all have the same commission. So you have to ask yourself, what's the difference between Vanessa? And I'm just saying as a notary. I'm not saying training. I'm saying Vanessa making $10,000 a month. What's the difference between Vanessa as a notary and Detrice as a notary and Trina as a notary and Q as a notary? What's the difference? Because there's a difference. There's a reason why we all have the same commission, but people make different amounts. Same thing like real estate. You have realtors everywhere, right? What they all have the same real estate license, but why do we have $1 million earner realtors, 6-figure realtors, 20 to 50,000 a year realtors, and realtors who make no money and complain the market is dead? They all have the same license. It's your mindset that goes into it that makes a difference as far as what you're able to accomplish. Same thing like Maria. When I talked to Maria, I knew Maria was going to do it. I knew she was going to do it. I can hear the drive when I was talking to her. You know, I can tell people who are like, oh, I'm committed, I'm going to do this. And there's a difference between being desperate and committed. You can be desperate all day. That doesn't mean you're committed. You see what I'm saying? I was desperate for a change in my life, 10, 15 years ago. Desperate. I was broke. I was struggling. I was desperate, but I wasn't committed to changing my life. That's two different things. You can be down, busted, dusted, and disgusted, and you can be desperate, but it doesn't mean that you're committed to changing your life. That's two different things. You see what I'm saying? You can come to me and say, I hate my job, I'm miserable, I'm sad, I'm all the things, but on that same token, are you also committed to doing what's necessary to improve? If not, then we're wasting our time. You see what I'm saying? We have to actually start changing our mindset. And the biggest thing you can tell yourself, and it doesn't change overnight. I told you guys, like my journey to changing required a lot of books, ebooks, YouTube, podcasts, events, all of that stuff to help me figure out what's going on in here. Okay? Because I'm not performing at a level. My life is not matching up to, why is Oprah, right? Why is Bill Gates? We're all the same humans. What am I missing? And when I started to change my mindset was when I still had the same license, but I was able to now see different things that I was doing that was counterproductive to me trying to actually excel in life. You see what I'm saying? All right, hold on. Let me go back because I see questions here. So I see you have an option where you can purchase the program where you will sign us up for field inspections and signing companies. I signed up for field inspections. You have an option where just purchase. So send me an email, Q. Send me an email for that. Thank you for saying that. I've been in my own way and have talked myself out of getting out there and doing it. I like it. So your training will be beneficial to me. Yes, but it's not going to teach you how to get the exam. I'm not approved for your commission. My training helps you build your business. So yes, get the ultimate notary training. Just to make sure I'm correct, HubSpot does different things than Notary Assist. Yes, so Notary Assist is accounting. HubSpot is marketing. Okay? Notary Assist is accounting. HubSpot is marketing. And HubSpot has a free version that you can use too. I'm waiting to be commissioned, but I'm doing the trainings until I'm approved. I like it. Yes, I was in my own way for a long time until I took your courses and felt your energy. I really got pumped up from there. Let's go. So Chris is also built for you graduate. And it's so funny because I just texted you this morning. But I like when I'm able to see people that actually put the work in and they're able to hit those results they're looking for. We do have class coming up. Woo, I forgot. It starts at 11. Okay. And I'm still going over Indiana's laws that are not in my state handbook because I want to be sharp. That's what I always say too. Like, you start off with your handbook, then you read your code. Like, we're never done training. We're never done learning. It's never gonna stop. It doesn't stop. It goes on forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. And Crystal's already doing it. Crystal's making great money. But guess what? Whenever I have a training, Crystal signs up. Okay. And I'm telling you, I have my trainers that I go to for business development. Whenever they have a course or a class or something, I'm in there. Because especially like, so I have a couple of my trainers, as soon as I see them come out, boom, I'm in there. I'm in there. If I can't afford it, I'm working on it. Like, some of my trainers that I go to, they have classes that's $50,000 to enroll, like just to sign up for like a 3-day workshop. It's $50,000. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on, right? But it's levels to it. And once you see that someone can help you change your life and you start to produce those things, then you're like, okay, I'm invested. What's next? What's next? What's the next thing? I do see Notice has the marketing option, but that's two different things. Two different things. So you can do their marketing option, you still need help. So that's not a CRM. Okay. So I don't want to quote it wrong, but I don't want to quote it wrong. I know what it is because me and Sue sat down with it. You can do that. And I'm telling you, you need a CRM. That's not a CRM. It's good. It's not a CRM. You need a CRM. You need HubSpot. Okay. That's the biggest entrepreneurial friendly CRM out there. Okay. HubSpot, and do HubSpot Academy, which is also free. Okay. All right, guys. Any questions for me before we go? We have class at 11. Make sure you guys are in the class on Monday. You should really be in all the classes. I think that promo code is still valid today too for the courses. So promo code brother gives you 70% off the courses. And we're gonna wrap it up for today. I gotta go to class and help my babies. I'm so excited. Y'all know my next. So I have other testimonials that I want to do, but I really want to get Samantha on here because I love her story. And when you hear her story, you're going to be like, oh my goodness. Okay. And I told her, she's going to build for you. I committed to her. She'll be working this week. So much so, like, I had a job come through for Sunday. I gave it to her. So I want you to do this one, which I do all the time. Y'all know if y'all in the build for you and you're local to me, I have your number in my phone. So if I have something local, I'll just send it to you. Like, oh, here, do this, do this, do this. And it's just that in the effort to get you moving. Like, okay, let's get you moving, you know? And so she'll be in here today for class. But I was so excited because she went out to some inspections today. And she's committed. Whenever she's not at work, she has a job, but she's about to quit. So I'm excited. Whenever she's not at work, she's working on the business, or she's here, or I said, once again, she texts me every day. Okay. And it's not just dilly lily hilly hilly. It's actual questions. Like, hey, I'm working on this. Da, 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 da. We're gonna announce. It wasn't, you didn't win. Q, you don't want so much stuff from notary to notary. It's crazy. We're gonna do it live though. Will there be another training weekend? So we train all the time, and you can still get on the training this weekend because all the training is recorded. So you still have the information. So it's not going anywhere. Even though you're not commissioned, you can have the information, take your notes. As soon as your commission comes back, you're ready to rock and roll. So like I have a couple of my students in the build for you were not even notaries when they joined. They're like going through one was up here. And she's like, I'm waiting on my commission. Trina, she's not even a notary yet. And she's like, okay, let me get the training. So when the commission comes, boom, I'm ready to run. I'm ready to do this. There's no promo code for the live classes. It's for the courses only. Okay, only for the courses. All right, class starts in 10 minutes. So if you're not in it, what are you doing? Ask yourself that. If you're not in class, what exactly are you doing? Are you making money right now? Are you? If not, get in the class, period. And the class on Monday is gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so good. Y'all gonna see. Tamara, what'd you do? Oh, you booked the class. So Tamara's in the build for you. I just see you booked a session with me for Tuesday. I like it. Okay, let's see if you're going to quit this job. I would like to see that happen. We're going to find out. If you're going to do it. We're going to find out. I like it. Okay. All right. Any other questions before I go? And I think I put the class for Monday. in here. I sent the email out, so make sure you guys are on my email list. I did. I saw you just booked it. I see it on there. You're on my calendar. And I did, and that you quit your job or you ain't quit yet. Maria, I got your domain too. I'm going to send you your site audit today. I'll send you that. So we're doing, well, that's a whole other thing. I'll tell you about that later. But I'm going to send you your site audit for your website. So helping notaries also build their websites, rank on their websites. It was on Instagram, so it's too late to enter the printer giveaway, but I'm going to announce the winner later today. It was on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Cool schmool. I'll see you guys away. It'll be awesome on purpose. Until next time. And I always say this, just so you guys have it. Hold on. If you're not in the Built For You program and you want to get into the Built For You program, I got to find the link. Hold on. Because we have a couple Built For Yous that'll be in here today. I'm really excited for her too. I got to find this link. Good morning. I'll be with you in 1 second. And I have a will signing coming in at 11 too. But it's whenever I have a signing, like notary work that comes in, I have my students do them. So that way they get more well-versed in the... Yes, can you get it for me? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to finish this real quick. Huh? Okay. I'm coming. 1 second. In my perfect world, I can't find it. Send me an email if you want it to be Built For You, and I'll send you the link because I don't see it in my links here. But that is also clock on the wall. We got to get ready to rock and roll. I will see you guys away. Go be great on purpose. Until next time, happy signing.
Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did.